And we are live here in Chicago. We are attending the HWPL Heavenly Culture World Peace Restoration of Light event. You'll have a March for Peace here down on Michigan Avenue. And we have an opportunity for those of you who are in and around the Chicagoland area to be a part of this march. And we're certainly looking forward to hearing this wonderful presentation. And for those who have been following us on my eyesight, so you can see, we know that this is a very powerful program. Definitely a powerful program where you get a chance.
Do you know which way to go? The third floor, the third, number 3, and then turn to your right.
Third floor, turn to right. All right. And we want you to be a part of this process. So we invite you to join us. We invite you to join us as we join HWPL. And we invite you to listen in. We invite you to join us live. And we are going to share with you right now the proceedings so that you can be a part of this presentation today. And here we are. Yes, we are live. All right, wonderful. Okay, so where do I go? Sign in. What is this? Okay, and this here is sure, absolutely wonderful.
Hello, how are you?
Yes. Miss Lottie. Can I help you? I can help you register here, Miss Lottie.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Right here.
What to do? Put my name.
Your first name. Yep. Yeah. So, we're gonna have you finish right. So you can put your nationality. And you're in the put your organization. Today.
That was when I was
You get to pick.
it was time.
We love it.
I do remember that day. I was trying to like. It was a couple people. My God.
Alright. Ready? And then you can just put your email address.
I probably do wish I
Then you'll
was in person. I feel like it would have been
Thank you so much. You are all finished, and now show you to where you can sit down.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Now we have registered. Oh, good to go.
Yes.
Thank you so very much. Okay. Check these out. So,
The establishment of the institution of the steps we take will become a powerful march that will change the world. So we all can become members of peace, advocates of peace here within our own neighborhoods. So let's all become one for peace, and I believe it's possible. Do we believe it's possible? Yes.
Awesome. Real quick, just a show of hands, how many people think it is possible to live in a world full of peace? Amen. Awesome. Also, want to make sure we're going to be talking about peace all day long. Want to make sure everybody's the right person. And so, in regards to peace, HWPL has been working for the last 10 years. 10 years. That's not a short amount of time. Right? 10 years to establish peace. And so, as we move towards the establishment of peace in this new decade, we will take the time to see the global wave of peace that has taken place since HWPL has begun. And so we are going to watch a special video that has been prepared for us all. So let's go ahead and watch this special video.
Of what use is a young life born in our day and age if it is thrown away in this manner, thrown away without having had a chance to live? What price can compensate for the loss of life? These young souls have another chance at life. April 5th, 2013, one of the world's peacekeepers in South Korea, HWPL was established with the proclamation of the Declaration of World Peace. With this declaration, the work of world peace has begun. Established to transcend national borders, ethnicity, political uncertainty, and cessation of war, HWPL is an NGO associated with the UN agencies with a special consultative status with the UN itself. On the day the Declaration of World Peace was proclaimed, we walked together to spread the culture of peace around the world. The Peace Walk, which began with 30,000 celebrants in 30 countries, has grown to become a symbol of global peace led by civil society, and it is held around the globe every year on May 25th. The Peace Walk has spread across the globe and was held simultaneously in various cities such as New York City in USA and Berlin in Germany. In Korea, the event was held at the World UN Memorial Cemetery in Busan to show the tragedy of wars and the sacrifice of youth who died without having a chance to live. In particular, the second anniversary held in the Mindanao, Philippines was a celebration of the Filipinos' in commemoration of the end to a 40-year-long conflict with religion as one of the triggers. On March 14, 2016, the Declaration of World Peace was further developed into the 10 articles and 38 clauses of the DPCW. The DPCW prohibits wars among states and proposes peaceful resolutions. The third anniversary launched the Legislate Peace Project, which supports and advocates for the implementation of international law for peace based on the DPCW. The yearning of the people for implementation of DPCW-based international law led to the highest number of peaceful participants, with 1,079 cities of 43 countries. Furthermore, people around the world found their plans to achieve their dreams of peace. The peace letter campaign collected 360,000 letters written to heads of states worldwide, increasing their awareness and asking for their support to the TPCW. Not long after, the heads of states sent their replies after hearing the voices of their people. Even the COVID-19 pandemic that swept across the globe could not stop our passion for peace. As the annual commemoration of the Declaration of World Peace was held online, it led to more people engaging with HWPL. It served as an opportunity to actively discuss online various issues world faces and to make commitment to continue marching on toward peace. 10 years ago, at this very place, we took our first step for peace. We believe our small actions will change the world. But that is why we cannot stop our march towards peace. To leave peace as a legacy to future generations, we march on as one. We are one.
Beautiful video, really highlighting all of the wonderful achievements that HWPL has been able to do over the last decade. So let us not stop here, right? Let us continue. So now we will welcome the brave soul that saw the need for peace, and he committed his life to the cessation of wars and the establishment of world peace, the chairman of HWPL, E. Mun-hee. The chairman has toured 32 times around the world for the establishment of peace, and amazingly, has mediated the 40-year-long conflict in Mindanao, Philippines. Give a round of applause.
Members of Peace Family, greetings. Thank you for your hard work. I'm a peace advocate and chairman of HWPL. Truly, thank you for your hard work. I think it was about 10 years ago from today. It was at this very place that we shouted for world peace. After that, we circled the globe 31 times and carried out this peace work. And the purpose was peace. Be it family or schools or different organizations. I believe peace is needed. There was not a single person who said no to peace. And that is why I firmly believe that peace will take place. In the world, there are different organizations. There are different religious organizations that need to follow the will of the heavens to work for peace, and different organizations, I believe, should work together for peace. Everyone, once again, thank you for your hard work. I believe we need to encircle the whole globe in peace, and I believe it is possible that it can be done. Nothing is impossible. If we do it, we can do it. I fought on the front lines of the Korean War, which was a civil war, where brothers pointed guns at each other. Why do we have to fight? Korea was under suppression and going through a hard time, but even had to go through civil war, but this shouldn't have happened. survived the atrocities of the war. And every evening, I prayed to God, thanking Him. There was this mountain with our army facing another mountain with the enemy. And the two sides met at the valley. The two sides fighting each other was nothing. To support, there were bombs fired from both sides. It was so bombed hard that not a single grass or plant could survive. I was at those places, and I was truly grateful that I was able to come out alive. There were also people needed on the back line, but there were those fighting the war on the front lines. But this was a civil war that divided brothers from brothers. So all leaders should make the right choice and opt for reunification of the Korean Peninsula. Don't you agree? The nation and people, the leaders should protect the country and the people. And in order to do so, the reunification needs to happen. Do you not agree? It needs to happen. Why should brothers kill each other and be at war? We went through hard times because of external suppression, and if we fight among ourselves, the external forces will be happy about it. So rather than that, if we have the heart that love the country and the people, we should really strive for the reunification, be it the north or the south. No one would say no to the reunification, and no one wants wars. Then the political leaders who lead the country should reflect the voice of the people and put in the efforts for the reunification more than anything. For Korea, the reunification is the most urgent issue, and it should be. Ignoring the voices of the people and neglecting the country and opting for war, you cannot be on the same side. Only the enemies would want war. When I think about what happened in war, there are painful memories. There was the battle in the valley, and although there were bombs shelled for our side, it still gets fired at the valley. It's not just one or two shells. It is raining down, pour down. Who would be able to survive this? Coming out alive from that kind of battle, this is remarkable. And I sometimes think if I died then, maybe it would put an end to everything. But it was truly an atrocity for brothers to kill each other. Ten years ago, here, what did we declare? We proclaimed the Declaration of World Peace, and that effort continued till today. Afterward, I've circled the globe 32 times and met various leaders of different countries and called for peace. So from families to schools, I've said that we need to teach peace, be it children or seniors. Everyone needs to become messengers of peace. This is what I've called for, and I'm sure you are aware of it as well. In Mindanao, the Philippines, there was a 40-year-long conflict. This was also a civil war where over 1,200,000 people have died. I went there myself. No one would want to go to the conflict sites because they could be risking their lives. But even if I die, I die. I couldn't change my purpose and objective. If I work for peace, I need to be where peace is needed, so I went. And when I was there was a promise made so that they would cease the conflicts. The promises were made, and the president of the country also agreed to it. Not to have wars anymore. So if we do it, it can be done. But saying no, even before beginning, this is meaningless. If we do it, it can be done, so we should do it. So those who participated in the conflicts, they became friends. Do you know what they did? Maybe they saw something from scripture, they melted the weapon and made it into a sickle and gave it to me, and I still have that. It was a promise to stop the wars. And when the crowd gathered, I asked whether they wanted peace or war. Everyone said they wanted peace and that they don't want wars. So 2 representatives, I also asked them, you've seen this, so what is your opinion? They said that they will also work toward peace. So I said, then let's promise. And the agreement was signed, and that agreement is still here. And they promised to stop the conflict. Everyone, Korea is a country that went through many hardships in the past. Korea needs to be reunified as one. The environment is difficult as it is, but if there is a conflict between the North and South, for one people to fight among ourselves, it will make things even more difficult. Hence, with new heart, we should become one under the title of peace. Then surely reunification can happen as well. There's no reason to reject this. So I've been meaning to visit the North. And when I do, I will say what I want to say candidly. There's no reason that I can't. During the Korean War, the innocent people lost their lives, but should more die? This is what I want to ask. Should more lives be sacrificed? The leaders of the North and South don't come to an agreement. They should leave the seat to us. And then when it's up to us, we will work toward the reunification. The ancestors left this country for us. This is the country that we inherited. Why divide it and why lead to destruction when we are the same brothers? If there's free speech, then that would be reunification for people to freely visit both sides. There's no reason to prevent this. What would be the good politics? Making the brothers enemies and making them kill each other is not the way to go. So I believe the reunification is a pressing matter. And even if we ask people from the DPRK, they will want reunification as well. And even if we have a vote in South Korea, we will want reunification as well. Then who is preventing the reunification? These are the leaders of both sides. If they don't want to hear this, then the leaders should come together and come to an agreement. It should not be shameful people. I've met leaders of different countries across the globe, and we conversed about many things. And they asked about the division. And they said that the Third World War will probably happen. If it happens, it will probably happen because of the division in the North and South. But I believe that we should all work toward peace and cessation of war. And to this end, HWPL has been leading in the forefront, and we should continue to do so. This is not hard to do. First, from families, and second from schools, and third from society. If we want peace, it will be achieved. I am certain that peace can be realized. I hope you will remember today. We sent the messages across the globe on achievement of peace and cessation of war. That was spread 10 years ago, and we are commemorating that. But it doesn't just end with today's commemoration event. We need to achieve peace 100%. As we wear clothes, we should be clothed in peace. If I get to meet people from the PRK, I want to tell them all I want to say. We should not be divided as we're the same people. Hence, if we have the free exchange of people, that is communication, so why stop this? Is it a good thing for us to be divided? I would want to ask these questions. If they oppose it, then they want reunification, isn't it? If we have reunification and have free exchange of people, where people can really travel from one side to the other, that would be ideal. Participants, I'm sure seniors here will know there was a Liberation Day on August 15th. It was called a Liberation Day. Under Japanese colonialism, we had gone through many difficulties. But the war ended and we were liberated. But families spread in different parts of the world, they all came back to their home. But there was not a single grain that it did eat. Why? For the end of the war, all the resources were taken. Not a single grain was left. There was nothing to eat. So they gave provisions from China, and with that, we survived. So at this time of poverty, we were liberated and families returned, but they had nothing to eat. Everyone here, I'm sure you will know Changchun, where people lay on the street in poverty. They had no place to stay, no place to live, nor money. So there were a lot of beggars on the street as well. So they made the places where they'll provide food at free of cost. Because if not, everyone will starve to death. So if we think about such past, we're full now and have wars among brothers. This is absurd. What do we do with our land? We should use it to come to agreements. This is possible. And secondly, to the people of the North and South, we should increase awareness of the need for communication, whether it be a form of an exam or survey. The president needs to follow the will of the people, and the people needs to follow the will of the president. On those sides, children are born. What kind of country should we leave as legacy to them? At this time when we are alive, we should do what we're able to do. This is what's important. For our future generation to stand proud in the international stage, we should lay the foundation. We shouldn't make them into generations that will have to live in shame and suppression. So whether it be a vote, both sides need to come to an agreement and work toward reunification. And then they can vote to choose whom as leader. I believe the work toward reunification should be done. So HWPL was established with a purpose. There was an objective, and we need to work toward the objective. You should just establish the organization and achieve nothing. So for the purpose, we need to do what we need to do. I visit different countries, and I have garnered support of leaders, and we have the signatures as proof. And they also supported the reunification. And they also, they said that they agreed to the work for peace as well. So now what do we have to do? Of course, there is a reunification of the Korean Peninsula and allowing freely traveling between the two sides, but also need to achieve peace, having conflicts and war. This is what people did hundreds of years ago. As civilizations have developed, this should not repeat. Hence, everyone, all the participants, please remember today, we are all family of peace, aren't we? Let us gather our will to make better communication. Let us achieve peace. And I ask for your engagement and participation. In particular, there was a time when I was given the knowledge from above, but I don't want to go into the details about this. However, what is pressing matter is that we work toward reunification and work for liberal democracy. We can make a good world and leave it as a legacy to future generations. So let's work together for this. After today, there'll be the next year, May 25th. Within that 1 year, let us work so that we can make a better society and better peace by working together. Everyone, thank you very much. Thank you.
Please give another round of applause for Chairman Lee, please remain on the stage for the following program. Today, we would like to have a presentation ceremony of a plaque of appreciation in celebration of the 10th anniversary of the Declaration of World Peace, awarded to HWPL's Chairman Lee Manji. This plaque is presented by 1,000 youth organizations in 119 countries and the Korean War Veterans Association, Seoul Branch.
대한민국을 비롯해 세계 평화를 위해 헌신하신 대표님께
We present this plaque of appreciation for your dedication and contribution for peace in Korea and for global peace. For the presentation ceremony, first on behalf of 1,000 youth organizations in 119 countries, and on behalf of the Director of the National Youth Council, by Mr. Moore, the presenter will come forward. Please give a round of applause. Appreciation award for peace, you have dedicated yourself to saving the lives of young people dying in war and leaving peace as a legacy for the future generations. We, the youth members around the world who became the peace messengers, present this award with the deepest appreciation for your noble spirit. Today, 2023, IPYG affiliated organizations in 119 countries. Lack of appreciation. In recognition of your dedication and contribution to peace for the human race, leading as a bright light for the world, we present this plaque of appreciation on behalf of veterans. May 25th, 2023, President of Seoul Branch, the Korean War Veterans Association.
네, 감사합니다.
Thank you very much.
다시 한번 큰 박수 부탁드립니다.
Please give all of them a big round of applause.
Can we give another round of applause? He's really passionate about the work of peace, isn't he? Man, it was amazing to see. Some of the powerful words that he said that I would like to draw attention to. He said, if we say no without trying, then it is meaningless. But if we do it, then it will be done. He said that there was not one person that did not want peace. And so let us not say no, that it's not possible for us to have peace. Let's make that effort. Let's make as much effort as we can. Let's never give up. Peace is achievable. We are all here today because we believe that, right? Peace is achievable. And in the USA, it has the largest ripple effect in the whole world. And so starting with Chicago, let's work together so we can create a city of peace. And then we can create a nation of peace. And ultimately, a world of peace. We can do it if we do it. Right? But you may be asking yourself, how can we actually do this work? How can we work together to create a city, a nation, and a world of peace? So how can we do this?
Thank you for asking. And so I'm sure you all have been able to see in front of you on your tables, there's actually a HWPL membership. So if you wouldn't mind just taking some time and filling that out, we would love to take this time and invite our distinguished guests who are able to feel compelled to join us in the efforts of really uniting in this work of peace. So we'll actually take about a few minutes to allow you all to fill out this membership form. In this time, once you've completed the form, this would actually be a perfect opportunity, if you would like, to use the restroom. We have our wonderfully placed ushers. They are really beautiful along the doorways and the hallways as well. If you all need help getting to the restroom, you may ask them. So we'll give you all a few minutes. Once completed, you may use the restroom and please return, because afterwards we will take a commemorative photo. So let us take a few minutes. Filling out the HWPL membership, there is a part on the membership that says grant. What you will write for that grant is global, like the world, global 05. Global 05. We are also filling this out. If anyone needs help, please do not feel shy to raise your hand. Our wonderful ushers are coming down the hallway to make sure that you will have answered well.
something to write here?
I don't think so.
I have done this before.
Oh, you did?
Position. What position?
You would have done it.
Oh. Are you part of this organization?
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you know what we need to put here?
Since I agree with the values specified. Oh, let's see. And I guess if you have any other statements that you'd like to ask. Oh, so I agree to promise to do my best to present DCW. It's 10 articles and 38 clauses. I guess if you have any other comments. Yes. So this is the signature in support of the Declaration of
How
Peace
are
and
we
Cessation.
doing with the HWPL membership? Does anyone have any questions? We're doing good? All right. I'd love to hear that. Hopefully, as we all begin making our way back, in case some of us went to the restroom, we will actually take this time on behalf of HWPL Chicago to thank you all so much for coming to have this commemorative 10-year anniversary of HWPL. So let's give it a round of applause. As you were able to see, we're all here for the work of peace, so it doesn't end here. We will, before going out to our peace walk together, do a commemorative photo. So I will actually welcome our photographer, Matthew, and he will give us direction on what we should do for this photo. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
And this is the DCPW, the signature of support of the Declaration of Peace and Cessation of War. World Peace and Cessation of War is the world's most important mission of this time. The omnipresent, never-ending conflicts and their horrific results are not limited to one country, but rather are intricately intertwined. Therefore, this world's condition requires a solution that surpasses ethnicity, religion, and nationality. The 10 articles and 38 clauses of the Declaration of Peace and Cessation of War, the DCPW, the Heavenly Culture World Peace Restoration of Light, HWPL, presented as the answer to peace, approaches the causes, means, and the mentality of war comprehensively, and is an answer that will not only cease war, but also prevent conflicts and maintain peace. I agree with the values specified in the DCPW's 10 articles and 38 clauses, and support the DCPW being developed into a legally binding document. I also agree and promise to do my best to present the DCPW's 10 articles and 38 clauses to the current President, Head of State, for it to be officially supported on the national level.
We already get it.
That is the DCPW.
Somebody took the paper.
Okay, we will do a different photo. Everyone, if I can have your attention and we settle down just a little bit. All right, awesome. So I hope everyone looks very beautiful today. So let's sit down.
Only today, every day.
And then what we will do is we will put our hand up just like this using our thumb and our index finger. And this is a V standing for victory for peace. So let's hold our hand up right here. We'll all hold our right hand up.
Okay.
If I can ask the ushers to the side just a little bit really quickly. everyone in the back, bright smiles, we'll still see you. Okay. Just waiting for a few more people to settle in. Okay, on the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, please hold still. One more. A few more. Wow, everyone looks great. All right, thank you very much.
All right, thank you all so much for your cooperation. This picture will look so beautiful. So now what we will do, if I can have everyone's attention here, as we can see we are in a full room. So in the best effort to make this a safe exit, the way we will do it is we'll do it by rows. So this will help us get downstairs to the first floor together. So what we will do is we will have the first 2 rows exit first. And if Jared, he's hold the We Need Peace sign, the green one in the back, you all will follow Jared. So first 2 rows, he's holding up a sign. You may stand up and you may follow Jared and be exited. Thank you all so much. First 2 rows are dismissed. First 2 rows. Thank you so much.
And you've been watching MTT. Here, HWPL, Heavenly Cultural World Peace Restoration Hawaii. And we are working to world peace. See you next time.
All right.